Hey, what's going on? It's Inventor here, showing you how to level from 1 to 60 fast in Diablo 4 Season 7. To give you a too long didn't read, if you're playing solo on a brand new character this season, then the quickest way to level right now is through the new seasonal zone called Headhunts. Headhunts are similar to Blood Harvests, aka Vamp Tides from Season 2. This means that every so often, it was every 10 minutes on the PTR, an area will be colored green on the world map for a limited time, and whichever area was selected will spawn a bunch of the new monster type for this season called Head Rotten. Whenever you kill Head Rotten, they can drop you a special currency for this season called Restless Rot, which are used for unlocking and upgrading the seasonal witch powers. Headhunts also come with a large number of whispers that you can complete for even more XP. But instead of having to keep going back and forth through the Tree of Whispers whenever you get 10 or more Grim Favors, you can now interact with this new object on the map called Raven of the Tree to redeem your rewards instead, which will speed up your XP gain immensely. This doesn't even factor in the gear upgrades or materials you'll gain from turning in Grim Favors either. Overall, the combination of extra monsters, Restless Rot, and Whispers showing up in Headhunts makes the new seasonal zone an extremely efficient method of leveling, not just for XP, but to boost your witch powers and gain more materials as well. From level 1, you can start with a seasonal questline which will tie into the season's mechanics, including headhunts. Keep running headhunts until you hit level 50. Once you reach somewhere between level 50 to 52, you can run all of the strongholds on normal difficulty and then turn in your renown rewards to reach level 60. Now that we've covered solo leveling with headhunts, I want to talk about other ways to level. Cutting right to the chase, I took the time to test out various leveling methods during the PTR, and I found that the quickest methods of leveling right now are the Pit, Whisper Caches, Headhunts, Vessel of Hatred campaign leveling, and Hell Tides. This is in order of their relative speed, with the Pit being the fastest one here, and Hell Tides being the slowest on this list. But of course, each of these leveling methods have requirements and drawbacks to keep in mind that I'll talk about as I explain each one. Starting off with the Pit, you normally can't even unlock the Pit until level 60. However, if you get someone else who is already clearing Torment difficulties to be the party leader and start running you through higher level pits, this is the real quickest way to level, but the drawback here is that you actually need friends. Or, more specifically, you need someone else who's willing to do the grunt work on your behalf. You can even hit level 60 in well under an hour using this method. Whisper Caches involve using a different character to farm Grim Favors on Torment difficulties, turn them in for collections, and then to transfer these caches over to the character you want to level. Obviously, this would require you to have a higher level character of your own, so you can't do this on a first character. It also takes some time to farm the caches themselves, so I would estimate that this method would take 2 or more hours in total. I already talked about headhunts, but I want to reiterate that this leveling method only works for seasonal characters, so if you're making a new character on the Eternal Realm, then you're out of luck here. With headhunts, I made it to level 60 in about 4 hours during the PTR. In order to use the Vessel of Hatred campaign as a leveling method, you need to actually own the expansion. Going through Vessel of Hatred's campaign is still a solid method of gaining XP, but you won't be leveling your witch powers or getting as many materials as you would from running headhunts and their whispers. In addition, Vessel of Hatred's campaign has slower XP gain than headhunts, taking me about 4.5 hours with a weaker character. Finally, if for some reason you don't have other people, other characters, you're not playing on the seasonal realm, and you don't own Vessel of Hatred, then Hell Tides are your next best bet. You'll get good XP from the increased mob density, tortured gifts, and whispers that are found within Hell Tides, and be done leveling in around 5.5 hours. And that's all I've got for you today. As a friendly reminder, make sure to use elixirs, incense, and smoldering ashes to gain more XP whenever these become available. Also, temper and imprint aspects onto your gear as needed. Have a great season. Thanks for watching, Inventor out.